Today I have a new premium domain for sale, namely CoffeeLure.com. Now, I like coffee. My whole family likes coffee. Actually, I don't know anybody who doesn't like coffee. Actually, I'm having a cup right now. So let's talk a little bit more about this domain. As you can see, it's made up of two keywords, coffee and lure. Now, doing some research on Google AdWords, lure is searched 10,000 to 100,000 times per month in the USA market. Coffee is searched 1 million to 10 million times in the USA market. This is in the USA alone. If you were to extrapolate this to global research numbers, it becomes quite mind-boggling. Interesting tidbit that I picked up there is the competition for those two keywords is quite low on AdWords. You could easily run a traffic campaign, try and get people to this domain to buy your coffee, visit your shop, and you would actually not pay as much as normally because there isn't that many people bidding for these keywords. Did another bit of research. Now, unfortunately, the cleanest stat I could find, or the most recent, was December 2015. And even there already, it was clear that coffee in the US was estimated to be over $48 billion. Okay. Interesting tidbit as well, 55% of that 48 billion is actually focused on specialty coffee, so it's your lattes and your special brands and blends. We all know what coffee means, but let's talk about lure. Lure is defined as to tempt a person or an animal to do something or to go somewhere, especially by offering some form of reward. Well, we know what the reward is here, great coffee. Another interesting tidbit, there is actually potential health benefits associated with drinking coffee. It includes protection against type 2 diabetes, Parkinson's disease, liver cancer, and it promotes a healthy heart. I want to talk a little bit about the domain itself. It's nice and short. CoffeeLure is only 10 characters. The domain was used as far back as February 2010. In my opinion, looking a little bit back on the history in archive, I don't believe it was ever used to its full potential. CoffeeLure.net, CoffeeLure.biz, both those domains is not available. That means somebody owns those domains. This increases the value of CoffeeLure.com because of the scarcity. I used GoDaddy's valuation tool to get an idea of the value of this domain according to them. Now, what GoDaddy does generally is they compare your keywords with comparable domains that have sold. As you can see, GoDaddy is valuing this domain as $1,255. It also very clearly states that it's a premium domain, which is always great news. You can see some comparable sales. Coffee Shark, $605. Coffee Cycle, $1,895. Coffee Cartel, $1,000. Both lure and coffee are high-value keywords. GoDaddy has found out that people search for these keywords when they're looking for domains. And between the two, coffee is a widely used keyword. Okay. And CoffeeLure, it's easy to remember. You don't have to write it down on a piece of paper or make a note somewhere. You could quite easily remember the name. Just go straight to your browser, type it in, and there you go. Some other domains with the coffee keyword in it has sold. Interesting one there, Coffee Rum. That sounds interesting. $795. Coffee Dreams, $1,300. It reminds me a little bit of the lure. Okay. So if you look at all these things together, the popularity of coffee and just the great taste, the great uses you can get out of this domain. You can have an online store, you can have a coffee blog, you can have a physical brick and mortar store that you use this shop, that you use this domain to link to. The options are actually quite unlimited. So what are you waiting for? Come and buy CoffeeLure.com now.